All right. Call this caucus to order. This is the caucus for Senate District 42 of the state of Texas. My name is Jeremy Blosser. I am the temporary chair of this caucus as appointed by our SRAC man and woman, Chris and Sarah Laskowski. Probably not legal, but that's okay. First order of business, let's have a roll call. See you all's here. Are you here?
Yes.
Very good, you're all here. Next order of business, election of the permanent chair of this caucus. Do we have any nominations?
I nominate Jeremy Blosser.
I second.
Nomination second, thank you. Do we have any other nominations? Seeing none. All those in favor of myself being the permanent chair, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you for that ringing vote of confidence. Our next order of business today is the election of permanent committee members for the state convention as directed by Rule 34 of the Republican Party Texas, which I'm going to read for the benefit of our listeners at home. I will also note to them that if they haven't read and memorized these rules yet, as I obviously have because I'm looking for them, do it. Rule number 34, permanent committees and composition. At each biennial state convention, the membership of each permanent committee listed below shall be composed of one delegate from each senatorial district to be elected by caucus of the delegates in each such district, plus the chairman thereof, to be appointed by the state chairman. First permanent committee we need to deal with is the Permanent Credentials Committee, and they will be responsible each day for telling us who's there, who's registered since the last day, that kind of good thing. Nominations for Permanent Credentials Committee member.
I nominate Jared Atkinson.
Second. Nomination second. Any other nominations? Seeing none, all those in favor of Jared Atkinson say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Jared is our Permanent Credentials Committee person. Congratulations. Permanent Rules Committee, which will be responsible for determining what our rules are for the next 2 years for the Republican Party of Texas. Do you have any nominations? Quicker than this. You have someone sitting by you. Nominate them.
I nominate
Katie Hamilton.
We have a nomination for Vincent. Second.
Second.
And we have a nomination for Katie. Second. All those, any other nominations? Seeing none. All those in favor of Vincent say aye.
Aye.
All those in favor of Katie say aye.
Aye.
It's a close vote. Vision. All those in favor of Vincent, please stand. I vote for myself. And we're having people count. Okay, be seated. All those in favor of Katie. I see 10, so Vincent wins. Be seated. Congratulations to Vincent. Permanent rules. Next one is platform resolutions, who will determine what the Republican Party Texas platform recommendation is to the body to vote on. Nominations for Permanent Platform Committee.
I nominate Noah Fig. Second.
Nomination for Noah. Any others? Seeing none. All those in favor of Noah say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Yes, I'm railroading these. Don't let them do that to you. State Nominations Committee, this person will be the one who takes our recommendations and such for at-large delegates, state party chair, etc., to the nominating committee to make their recommendation to the floor to vote on. Any nominations for State Nominations Committee member?
Nominate Vincent.
Okay. Anybody? Any other second? Any other nominations?
I nominate Chris.
Chris House.
Second.
Any other nominations? Seeing none. All those in favor of Vincent say aye.
Aye.
All those in favor of Chris say aye. Chris is our state permanent nominations committee member. Yay, Chris. Okay, typically this is what I'm told. This would be the first day's business, so we would recess at this point until the next day as we got ourselves organized. We're going to keep going and understand that the order of these things is all subject to, that caucus. It's subject to the supplemental rules of the convention. None of us have done this before, so None of this is set in stone. This is just the things that have to get done. Don't freak out. The order's a little different. Just know your rules and make sure that they're followed. Next item we have on our agenda is nominations for the recommendation for state party chair and vice chair per Party Rule 41, which I'm going to read. Republican Party Texas Rule number 41, state party chairman and vice chairman. At the biennial state convention, each senatorial district shall caucus and recommend a man and a woman for state chairman and vice chairman. These recommendations shall be forwarded to the State Nominations Committee by the district's member to that committee, Chris Howe, who shall support them on at least the first round of voting. The State Nominations Committee shall select one man and one woman from these recommendations to be submitted to the convention as nominees for these positions. Nominations from the floor shall be allowed only for candidates recommended by at least 3 districts or by petitions signed by delegates equal in number to at least 20% of the convention voting strength. No person shall be eligible to be elected chairman or vice chairman for more than 4 consecutive 2-year terms of the same office. So, do we have nominations for state party chair?
Nominate Sandy Young.
Sandy Yonks? Second. Any other nominations?
Anthony.
Nomination for Anthony, the video guy.
Yeah.
Second for that one.
Second.
Any other nominations?
I nominate Chris Laskowski.
I don't know if there's a person named that.
Nomination for Chris
Second.
Laskowski, a second. Any other nominations? Seeing none. Speeches. This is the big one, so make it good. Stand up and say a good thing. And probably what will happen is they won't necessarily speak themselves, but they'll have a rep speak.
I've been a Republican for over 15 years. I've worked hard for the party, campaigned for John McCain back in the 80s. I've worked for Ron Paul. I've part of Texas Eagle Forum. I'm a member of the Texas Real Estate Political Action Committee, so I feel like with all the service that I give the party, that I represent the party well and should be state party chair.
Anthony.
I bought and paid for this camera myself, and I'm running it all the time, so there.
There's another one. Chris.
I'd like to rescind my nomination.
I'm not going to let you because I don't want to get into that. Chris.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's
I've been a Republican for all but 11 months, and I love you all very much. I wish that you wouldn't hold that against me. Not my love for you, but the 11 months thing. I'll work my hardest for all of you as I sit here and participate.
All right. The rules don't specify how this vote goes. I don't know if there will be supplemental rules that specify how it does, but we're going to go with counted division until we get a majority. So, all those in favor of Sandy Yonks, please stand. The chairman is abstaining for this one for now. Someone count. 6. It would help if we'd actually done the roll call so we knew how many of us was a majority.
that's a clear.
That's the majority.
Yes, we're going to say the roll call said there were 50 people here, so we have a majority. So, Sandy Yonks is our nominee for state party chair.